Hey guys, pop quiz time. Can you name the Motovlogger of which I now will give you clues? Clue number 1. He rides a Yamaha WR250R. I know. You're gonna need another hint. This one will make it a little easier for you. He lives on an island in the Pacific. Come on, that was pretty easy. Come on. Alright. You in the back, the slow guy. I'll give you one more hint. His name starts with the letter K. No, that's not who I'm talking about. The answer is... That's right. It's Kim. Kim on the WR250 lives on an island in the Pacific, specifically Vancouver Island. And this video is coming out. It's actually going out to the guy you were probably thinking about. It's going out to Kalani. And Kalani, quite a few videos back, showed us a picture of his wall in his garage and asked us to send in stickers to cover that wall. And the stickers needed to represent the place that you lived and give you give you an idea, a feeling for what part of the country or world you come from. And so yeah, I went out today and I went out to get a sticker. And I got to tell you, now I live in Victoria. It's a tourist, destination, as you will see today. They're everywhere. And I could not find anywhere that had stickers of Victoria, other than the old Canadian flag with Victoria at the bottom. And how boring is that? That is mind-numbingly boring. So I had to make a compromise. And Kalani, I apologize for not playing along, but I had to go with fridge magnets. Yeah, check it out. I had to get 2. One for the island in which I live, and one for the city of Victoria. There you go. And don't worry, I'm going to make it possible for you to be able to mount these on your wall with very little work, because that's the kind of guy I am. So I figured I'd take these magnets around and show you a bit of the city, and then you can hang that on your wall. And one day, when you got nothing to do, ship your bike over and we'll go for a ride. Oh, that truck is perfectly timed. Great. Good audio. So yeah, let's go see some highlights of Victoria here. Stand by for launch. What do we got here on the right? Parliament buildings. That's where all the big decisions come from. It's very dangerous to drive like that, but I do it for you guys. No risk is too great. Royal BC Museum. Awesome museum. Lots of world-class displays and stuff like that. Been there quite a bit, actually. The Empress. Pretty world famous. Yeah, it's world famous. It's a pretty popular place for the rich and too rich. Yeah, I don't stay there much. Nice place though, if you ever get a chance to walk around in it. Fisherman's Wharf. You gotta stop in here. I'm not a seafood eater, but you are apparently. Like fish tacos? Nah, not for me. But good grub here if you're into seafood. And I think there's Sammy the Seal. He hangs out down there and grubs off the tourists. Oh, no way. Check it out. Check out Hawaii here. How did she get here? I'm presently in pursuit of a slow-moving Oldsmobile, silver in color, with Hawaii plates. Horse poop. Suspect appears to be late 50s, early 60s. White hair. With a bird cage in the back. Excuse me? That must have been quite a drive for you.
It is.
How?
I had to have a lot of care those times.
You know, I'm doing a video right now for a guy in Hawaii. He lives on Maui. His name's Kalani. You ever heard of him?
Well, I think probably. I live on Oahu.
Oh, Oahu. Oh, you're Hawaiian as well. Hey, well, tell you what. Look at this. I'm sending these to him right now. So maybe just hold them up. I'll hold them up in front of you there. Just so he knows what Victoria is like.
Oh, yeah?
Because we kind of have some things in common. We live on an island in the Pacific.
That's right.
Hey, well, I'm glad you don't see Hawaii plates very often.
No.
So.
Costs too much to bring.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your day.
Good luck. You're gonna do something like that for Hawaii.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to.
Perfect.
That would be a great vacation.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. Okay, well, right off the bat, Kalani, I'm a little bit hurt. I'm a little bit, I don't know, the wind's knocked out of me. She didn't know who you were. I mean, granted, she was not from Maui, but, I don't know, I thought that there'd be some sort of, association there with... Thank you, slow girl. What is... Oh, you know why? The cruise ship just got in. And when the cruise ship comes in, things get crazy. Because the tourists start running around. And it's crazy down here when the tourists come. You got to be really on your game when you're driving downtown. Because they jump out like rabbits. They've got their eye on the tourist shop across the way, and they're there. Meanwhile, you got 14 vehicles piled up behind them. But we try to be nice to them. You know what it's like. You live, you've got tourists around. You kind of just have to live with them and be patient, because, I mean, we live here, and we're so accustomed to it. And I don't mind saying that that Vancouver Island is a pretty gorgeous place to live. Not as warm, not as tropical as Hawaii or anything like that, but gorgeous nonetheless. Firstly, mile zero. I don't know if it's officially the zero mark of Canada, but I think it's Trans-Canada Highway that goes all the way across, and this is officially mile zero of that Trans-Canada Highway. Well, let's find neutral, shall we? Where are you? Where are you, neutral? Oh, there's first. There's neutral. Let me show you something better up here. Kalani, if you don't know who Terry Fox is, and you probably don't, Google him and check out what this kid did. Pretty iconic symbol in Canada. Not from Victoria, but he was heading this way. This is mile zero. This was his destination back in the 80s, and he didn't make it. Ended up dying of his cancer on the run. But awesome young man, very inspiring, and did a lot of good in his short lifetime. One of my favorite places in Victoria to go for, it's one of those freebie spots that everybody loves, is here, Beacon Hill Park. And this tree I've been coming to like since I was a kid up island in Nanaimo, where our school would come down and do field trips, and we would climb all over this tree, and people still are. Look at that sucker, she's worn down, but it's pretty awesome. It's a big old cedar tree, I believe. It's pretty sweet. Beacon Hill. Nice place to come and unwind. Unwind if you've had a long day, or even a short day. Lots of flowers and ducks and peacocks and squirrels and tourists and stuff like that. In fact, I'll just put a link in here for a video somewhere. My mirror is a good place, somewhere I can link off to. Of course, once again, if you're watching this on a smartphone, that link stuff doesn't work for smartphones, so just look down below. I'll put a link down there for it. Nice place. Fairy tales can come true. It'll happen to you. Peacock! Hey, buddy! What's up? peacocks are crazy. They got that crazy war cry. And if you start doing it when you're close to them, they don't like that. And I don't think when they fluff up their plumage, that it's necessarily a good thing all the time. I think sometimes it's more like one of those like, hey buddy, take a hike, don't make me come over there. But that, of course, is just speculation. Oh, we got angry crows. Look, I'm Gladiator, running my hands through the wheat. Hey, pop question for you. Do you know what this is right here? This thing right here? This big thing coming out of the ground with all the colors on it? Can you see it? Can you see it really well? You know what that is? Or at least it was the world's largest totem pole. Yeah, I'm not making that up. Largest totem pole. These people seem pretty impressed. Brought their binoculars. They thought it was that big. They brought binoculars, but now they're disappointed because it wasn't really that tall. They were thinking like Jack and the Beanstalk kind of tall, but it wasn't. Another disappointed tourist. I feel somewhat responsible. You know, I live here. There should be somebody here on call answering questions like, why isn't it as tall as it should be? Did they cut part of it down? Did a giant crawl down it and snap it off? You know, those important kind of tourist questions. So this is Clover Point. This is, and I'm sure they have plenty of places like this in Hawaii and Maui and all those other places. But this is a really good place if you want to come down and watch submarine races. Yeah. And right now I hear the series is heating up. It's pretty neck and neck. I'm not sure if it was. I think America is actually in first. They usually are because they got some pretty kicking subs. And there is a one-legged seagull right there. Check that out. Oh no, he wasn't a one-legged seagull. His other leg must have cramped, and he was just hopping on one. It's that chick with the pants again. Check these pants. I don't know if you can see him on the GoPro. Can you? Man. When I see people like that, I just think I am the best dressed guy in the world. With my Levi's and my blue shirt. Got my riding boots on. My Joe Rocket jacket. I am a sharp dressed man when I look at people like that. And you know what? Kudos to them. I like people. I like people. Is this a cop coming towards me on a bike? It could be. No, negative. Too big of a helmet. I like people that can just go out in public and they don't care what they look like. And, okay, I take that back. I'm not talking about those people. And, hello, nice vet. I'm talking about those people that kind of wear the whimsical stuff. Yeah, the whimsical stuff. And they don't really care. And that's fine. I think that's fine. It's the people that go out wearing like their old rotted up pajamas. And I'm going to go slow past this horse so I don't freak it out. Quietly, quietly. Yeah, those ranky-danky pajama bottoms. You know the ones I'm talking about. Ugh. And then the shirts that aren't long enough, and they when they reach up for something on the Walmart shelf, it exposes that, I don't know what it's called, but it's not pretty. Well, Kalani, I think I'm going to leave you off where we picked up at. I think we picked up around here. Maybe we didn't. Well, we're going to leave off here, downtown Victoria. And, yeah. Have some fun with the magnets. One for your wall, one for your fridge. And just encourage you to keep doing what you're doing, because I really appreciate it. You've got mad skills. You're a triple threat. Mad skills. And we'll talk to you later. Enjoy. Ciao.